Welcome back to stage 1 of my city map, aka Blade Runner. In this tour, we will go over the 3rd and 4th buildings in the city. You can check out the playlist to catch the 1st and 2nd. I am releasing these videos in the lead up to the release of stage 2, which is scheduled to drop Christmas Day 2026. This is the 3rd building that I ever constructed in the city. It was almost completely scrapped. I started with the outline after I had built this one, and I just didn't like how they looked side by side, which I'm glad I completed it because now I do enjoy them being neighbors. And I think that came out looking really nice. It's one of my favorite ones. I've learned a lot, but a lot of my early buildings, like number 2 right here, the art gallery, number 1 came out really nice. So again, if you want to check those out, I've kind of done a tour, explained what's inside them, the purpose, any backstories, and we'll go ahead and get started with number 3. I wanted to do something a little different with the windows. I really wanted the black and blue with this big black concrete stripe, and the little garden out front is kind of how I ended up decorating it. I liked the L shape of the building. We start with a lobby. There's an elevator, a couch, a carpet, sort of big building feels when you walk in. This was our design for lanterns and couches at the time, which these have pretty much stuck. A little fancy with the chairs and the little cushions there. Definitely was more creative on the lighting and my bar setup. This was the first bar that I built in the city, and I really like it. It's one of my favorites. I like the color scheme as well. And now I also build a lot more elevators. So come up here to number 2. Each floor is a shop. This is the Mile High Dispensary. We tried to make creative little curtains. Table. Some signs, stalls, products for purchase. So customized there. Different milligrams for your treats. Yeah. Oop. Yep. ID required. We're a responsible business. Yeah, I like the view outside the windows as well. Okay, there we go. The next business. The candle company here. Kind of like Yankee Candle, but you know, my own little version. Different colors. Overall, I really like how I put the displays and everything. Get 20 free. I'd never really made a shop before, so yeah, I'm impressed with how they came out. This was sort of my first foray into that. Here we have the City Planning Center where I keep a lot of my important books. I'm still working those out, kind of changing street names around. Keep your eye out, by the way. You might end up with a street named after you. We're certainly going to have plenty of them here in stage 2. Those are my desk. Here's my map. I have a lot of these little historic maps scattered around, especially now in the State House. I'm doing a full gallery for stage 2. Interesting lighting choice that I did here. Okay, number 5. What do we got? The dye shop. Again, just experimenting with the designs of the tables and the space. Shoplifter Hall of Fame. Shout out if you understand some of the references. And yeah. Smile, you are on camera. It's the little details, you know. Yep, even put some dye in there. Number 6, the shoe store. Bigfoot shoe store. Sorry, honey, I gotta go on down to Bigfoot and get a new pair of shoes. This was my first little showcase. I have learned since then how to push glass with pistons onto the stands, but before I knew that, that's my workaround there. There's the State House, my favorite building. I don't know if I'll ever do a building I like more than the State House. Buy 2 pair, get 1 mismatched free. Again, I like checking out the views. Then we have our lumber shop. Very green. Here to give you wood. I like this one with the carpet and the plants. It would maybe just look nice as a house setup. And here we have the restaurant and rooftop bar, so you can come in, have a bite to eat, or go on up to the bar for the nice views and some cocktails, whatever. My early table designs. Chairs were interesting there. Chandeliers as well, my early chandeliers. Dining and dashing is a felony here. And then we will go on up to the rooftop, which is my favorite part. Helps it really stick out as well. Oops. There we go. You wait to be seated. You got some jams. Pig Step. Pig Step is where it's at. All day, all night. There we go. Yeah, all the designs just continuously vary. If I come up with a new idea or just want to try something out, I've more or less got my favorite styles down, but I enjoy seeing the variety and my earlier methods here. We even have little alleyways around the building. I wasn't putting in grass yet because I was I was going for a very, at the time, you know, city feel, very far removed from nature, like everything's concrete jungle. But I've grown a lot more partial to adding in a lot of green. Now we're gonna go to number 4, which is the Seattle Space Needle. This one was one of my favorite builds for a long time. The tower was very difficult for me. I struggled a lot with round shapes, especially orbs. I was pretty impressed with how I got it to kind of come in and be spiral at the top. Probably could be updated and fixed up. I might try that at a later date, but as it stands now, I still really enjoy it. It is still the tallest building in the map. We might have to outdo it for stage 2. We'll go ahead and head inside. Number 4, our little lobby. I had no idea what the interior looked like, so I kept it pretty sparse. Imagining just tours coming through, little observation decks. The chains are for safety, but you can still fall out, as I have learned. First floor observation deck. Hello. Hello there. You go on up. If you have a fear of heights, this is not the building for you. Up, 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 up. I wish there were working elevators. Really get your heart going with this one. Okay, and there we go. One of the main observation towers at the top. I look forward to the day I look out these windows and there's just buildings all around. We're getting there in some directions. And this is the main observation tower. Lots of space. And then you have this one right up here on top. You can really see the edge of the map there. Yep, there's our stage 2. Making that skyline look nice and fulfilled. Yeah, all in all, pretty simple. This one is available for download, as are a lot of them. Just check the links below. But yeah, that is number 3 and 4. Check out 1 and 2 if you missed it. We will keep these updates going until the release of stage 2 next year. So you'll kind of get sneak peeks. I'm going to be live streaming on Twitch as I continue to build the city. So stop on by, join the brigade, and I hope you have a wonderful day.